Good morning. There he is. Hello. Hello, dog. What's going on? Okay. I don't know if this is working now. I hope it is. I'm trying to find out if it's working on YouTube now. This is the problem I caused entirely on my own. This is entirely my own fault for not checking. Oh no, here we go. No, that's good now. Okay, now YouTube works. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, you subscribed. Thank you. If you can even hear me. Am I back on yet? Hello. Shadow who? Who's this? Who now? Thank you for subscribing on Twitch, Barry. I appreciate it. I don't think that one looks too bad. I think that like fits in with these, does it? Let me see. Oh yeah. Yeah, see that ain't A. It's starting to stick in my head now. It's starting to stick in my head. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. These may be still a bit gangly, are they? Maybe. Put him back. Hey, welcome back. Thank you. How are we, chat? What's going on? What are you drawing? What are you drawing? I was fighting with my writing a little bit the other day as well. I'm trying. I think I'm struggling to get back into it. Oops. I just want to start. I'm getting angry about it. It's easy to write into a corner. I'm stuck on writing too. Oh. I think it's the problem of like the volume of it, like just the amount of stuff that I've got that I need to sift through, that I start reading it and then I'm like, okay, I'm tired now. Or by the time I get like anywhere with it, I'm just like, ugh. It's like, okay, bedtime now. Can't really get much done unless you sit there for like, 10 hours and really get into it kind of thing. So it's difficult to carve that time out and really attack what's going on. You do small, big, then big, small. Oh, like you make a big mess and then you crop it down, you mean? It's easy when the chunks are separate, if that makes sense. It's easy when it's like, okay, this is what this little guy does. This is what that little guy does. And they're all running around all over the place. But then you gotta put those together into one thing, and they're just interspersed everywhere. It's like confetti. You throw all the chunks everywhere. They go all over the place. It's difficult to go and pick them back up and move them around if you want to, Do the broad strokes a little bit, and then when you're fleshing out, you do the concentrated, but under a microscope. Oh, I see. Is there stream stuff going on? Wait, what do you mean, is there stream stuff going on? There should be. There should be stream stuff going on, I hope. Okay, let's, I keep making, the midline there, the outside of the ribcage for some reason. The entire story under a microscope is asking to quit. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think I've kind of done that. I actually did that where it's like small to big, and now I'm just now that I reread it, I'm like, okay, I could do this different and this different. Or I want to change this, and this. And it's a pain in the ass to change now. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. It's like, how much can I keep in my brain at any one time to like access, you know? To do with it. It is also, I guess, thematically important that everything is very convoluted and tied together in a certain way. Like that's a thing. That's a thing I want to do, and I think it would be worse if I did not try and do that. So I'm making it hell for myself on purpose. Well, like Kingdom Hearts, I don't know enough about Kingdom Hearts to say. Maybe you're gonna have to educate me on that one. I don't know. I'm going to try and do some weirder poses as well in a minute. These are kind of tame for my liking. I'm gonna try and do some wacky poses and keep the proportions, hopefully. Honestly, maybe you should play Kingdom Hearts. Oh. Kingdom Hearts is every character is actually multiple characters and all of them have amnesia. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, that does sound like a convoluted mess. Is it, like, difficult to follow because of that? Have you cooked anything nice, chat? I'm thinking about, I got some beetroots, and some cream, and I'm thinking of making the Pepto-Bismol, beetroot pasta sauce. Thinking about it. I think that would be nice. Haven't had it in a while. It's a bit off-putting to look at, but it's pretty nice. Very. Well, the Pepto-Bismol or the or Kingdom Hearts. They've got Pepto-Bismol over here now. Also, I keep seeing adverts for it. It's kind of weird. I did have it once when I was in America, and it reminded me of that stuff that they put on your teeth to like take molds of them. Like the pink gummy stuff. Where you like choke to death, you know? Play them all as the Story So Far collection. It's easy to follow. It's hard to follow when they were releasing because they would release random spin-off games with very crucial story beats and no one would play and then be extremely confused. Oh, I've heard about that. That's a real dick move. That's a little bit funny though. Only because I'm not playing them, of course. I should try some chunkier people with this kind of style as well to see how well it translates. Might need like more shapes on them. Maybe. Am I doing the, yeah, I'm doing the thing with the legs again where they're looking kind of funny. Not doing the, what did I say those muscles were? Where did I put my book? The, what you got? Okay, you got the ass over there. You got the medius, gluteus medius over there, and you got the whole iliotibial band business going on down that way. And then you got the sartorius down the middle piece, like there. And there's the little crotch triangle on the legs there, but I forget what those were. Let me see. Let me look in my book. Did I note where these were, or is that a different page? No, them's bones. Them's bones. Let me see. If I look at them as I'm drawing them, it helps me remember. What are they? Obstructor, adductor major, adductor canal. Oh, is there like a little gap in them? Like a little gap in them? What's that business? Yeah, there's like a whole triangle sandwich of them. Sandwich triangle shape. Oh, what are they? What are those triangles where all the three sides are different? I forget the name. It's one of those. On the inside of the leg. Between the hoopies on the pelvis and the femur. Yeah. They're kind of like stringy. A lot of them aren't, what's the word, superficial. A lot of them you can't really see because of the skin and bone. Or just the skin, I mean. A lot of them you can't see. But they're in there. Hiding. They're in there hiding from me. In there hiding. Can I foreshorten that leg? Just backwards a bit like this. Ooh, them are some donkey legs. I think I've got them hips looking weird too. Let me bloop like that a little bit. There's something weird going on there. That's a bit better. There's something odd's gone on there. Doing a really convoluted story. Have you considered a chart? Like a timeline? Yes, it's kind of it's difficult to think about everything in a linear way, I guess. In like, you know, like writing, like it's difficult to think about stuff like that because I don't really think like that anyway. I kind of think backwards. Where you got like if you've got like a tree like this with all the bits, people usually will be like, okay, I want to do this, and then like go to the bits. I kind of go backwards and condense, I guess. Oh, hang on. Let me see who that is. Ooh, oh, hello, they're nice. That's horrible. Yeah, okay, I thought that was something else. That's vile, Cherry, thank you. Like a Pulp Fiction kind of story? I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I'm not sure. I'm not very good at, like, saying what things are like, I guess. You're welcome. Those are disgusting. Thank you. Cherry sent me a picture and it's like someone's in, I don't want to show the picture, it's vile, but someone's in like peep toe heels like this and they've got like nail extensions on their toesies and then there's like hoops and like extra nails like this, like going down. Like a fucking Christmas ornament or something. Like they would rattle and skitter if they moved. It's disgusting. Thank you. That's the worst thing I've seen today. Thank you. Two main storylines of three main characters. Oh, no, I've got like a main character. I guess you kind of get more of them later. Remember when I said I was going to do wackier poses and then it didn't happen? Remember when? Okay, let's foreshorten. Let's foreshorten a bitch. This is going to be difficult. Let's foreshorten. Or try to. And then like that, I suppose. I don't know if this is going to keep within the ooh, within the proportions. I'm trying to think about them. I don't know if it's going to sit well. We'll see. Next outfit, yeah? Yeah, next outfit for Skelby, yeah. I'm gonna end up with, like, feet weirdos liking me if I draw shit like that one. I have been informed. I've been informed that feet people are the worst. From a reliable source, I have been informed that feet people are the worst. Apparently. Feet weirdos. Oh, using the bloody Twitch extension thing to get different emotes. I see. I was like, who is Shadow Numbers? Like, who is that? But I see what's going on now. It's just not showing up in the chat. What do they do that makes them the worst? I don't know. I've just been told that they're the worst. Hey, this constant. Me and my girlfriends online tell me, yeah, that's what they can't show over anything. Oh, what? Feet? It's kind of funny. Is that like a well-known thing that the feet people are the worst then? I don't think I've ever had feet people talk to me, but now I'm just like, you know what? No. I know in advance now, and I'm glad that I have the warning just in case. See if I can go to town 50 times allegedly? Oh no. Who's that one? Is that one guy? Feet guy? What's his name? He's got the chin. The guy, you know, the guy. Movie guy. Feet guy. Is he? Do people say he's like awful to work with? Director of Pulp Fiction. I'm really bad with names. Tarantino, that's him. Stay well away from the feet people. Can I, like, nice swing. I don't know where I want to swing this arm, actually. It's annoying because I'll start sketching and then I'll, like, decide on the pose and it's like, oh, the structure needs to be different to accommodate that. Anyway. Aggravating. Don't know. And the legs look weird, don't I? I like doing them kind of sassy poses for some reason. Default. But no, I was too scared to inquire about what it was that makes them the worst. I was just told. It's what I've been told, and I believe it. See, I'm not making the arms big enough either. Lizandy, hello. Thank you for reading. How are we? How are we? Good morning. Sure, all the crazies can be bad. Oh yeah, probably. Hello, how are we? Ulysses. Am I reading that right? Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Hello, and Yaristo. Yeah? Am I saying that right? I hope so. I can't remember how I pronounced your name the last time. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this one's pretty bad, isn't it? This one's pretty bad. We'll do another one in a minute. It's going to annoy me because I want to take up like this space like here. Rawr, yeah, hello. Just streamed some work. What were you working on? I've got a stinky mint coffee and it's really nice. I want to go and get some rose hips to try. Actually, there are a whole lot of wild roses out right now, and it's really nice. Where I went with fam yesterday, there was a whole bunch of them. New nickname unlocked, yeah. Familiar with the concept of ARPGs? I am. Is that stuff like, what's it called, Marble Hornets, that kind of thing? If I'm thinking of the right bunch of letters there. See, I'm not blocking in the squunch. Down that way, am I? The squunch, my favourite. Yeah, not doing a big enough ribcage there either. I have issues with like overlapping the head and the body because I start not thinking about it in terms of like structure. I start thinking about it in terms of like, oh, where are the like skin folds and stuff? I default to the figure drawing that I've done, from references, where I tend to focus on like that outline, so it ends up kind of squiff. Can I repeat? Oh yeah, ARPGs are like Marble Hornets and stuff, right? If I'm thinking of the right combination of letters. I think people called that an ARPG. See, I don't know where to like overlap the head. I don't know where to overlap the head with the body. Causes me trouble, whoops. Causes me trouble. I'm gonna keep going and see what it is that like looks wrong, because then it will point me to where I need to study. Marble Hornets. Oh no, Marble Hornets. It was like a YouTube spooky series that the people did in like, oh my god, when is that from? Like 2009 or something? It's like creepypasta shit, right? I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. What were you working on that was ARPG related? Okay, I need to work on my like side of the ribcage shape. ARGs, yeah, that's it. ARGs. Okay, yeah. I got half of the letters right. I'm gonna say no. I'm not familiar with what you're talking about. If you want to go off about it, you go for it though. ARPG is an art-based roleplay game. Oh. Okay, no, I have not. I've not heard of that. Not like Isn't art fight like now, if not soon? It's the original Slender Man video set. Oh yeah, there you go. See, I never watched it. I'm just like aware of it. Okay, like, I'm messing up that as well. Art fight is next month. I keep seeing people talking about it. Is anyone doing art fight? I'm not. I don't usually do art fight. Thinking it was some Avengers spin-off, yeah. Sorry, is it my accent again? Marble. Marble. You know, I can see how people would think I was saying Marvel. Never heard of an art fight? No? It's like, you get put on a team and you've got to draw people's stuff and you get points for your team by doing that. So you can like pick people's OCs to draw or whatever, or you can just do it for friends if they're on the other team. I think you can do like friendly fire too and draw stuff for your own team. I don't know if you get points there. I only vaguely know how it works. Someone else will know better than me. Draw people's stuff. Let's take that out of context. No. Not that stuff. No, not the feet, people. Okay, I need to start like tilting. Let me start like tilting things like this, like woo. Wait, where was my shape to do that? Like this. The stuff. You know what stuff. Yeah, I know the stuff. I know the stuff. Unfortunately. Now we're leaning Spider-Man. Now we're leaning Spider-Man poses, I guess. Not really supposed to be very Spider-Man, but my plant's here, chat. My big plant. It's a big palm. It's quite big actually, it's still growing. I need to repot some things at some point. I want to go digging in one of my plants actually, because apparently sometimes they grow like extra bulbs in the dirt while you're not looking. And I want to know if there's like extra ones. I want to know if it's pooping babies, so I can grow more. Free plant, yeah. I saw a lot of sea thrift when I went to the sea with fam also. Very nice, very pretty. Okay, this one isn't like so bad. It's still kind of janky there. Okay. What's I doing with that one that way? Yeah. Drawing lines in the wrong direction. Free plant, free plant. I need to plant more of my herbs into the dirt also. Nice skedaddle. Have fun drawing them twinks. Thank you. Thank you for raiding, Lizandy. Have a good day. I will have fun drawing the twinks. Thank you. Saying bye. Bye-bye. I'm gonna make this pen a little bit bigger. See, that's not too bad, that around there. I think what catches me out a lot is sometimes the like outline, because there's not a lot of like muscle definition. There's not a whole lot of like lump going on like you get with the big buff JoJo dudes, you know? It's all pretty like, the lines are pretty sleek and not lumpy. And that makes it more difficult to block the shapes out because they are so subtle. What is my cup on there? There we go. Bony, yeah, like bony. I think about them as, what is it that I say for like figure drawing? Landmarks. You got like landmarks for the different anatomical features, and that's kind of what I orient myself around while I'm drawing stuff. Like figures. Because I know where the bones go, and I know where the muscles go on top of them. When there's not so much bulk to them and the shapes are really soft, it's a pain in the butt. The more shapes there are, the more you can mess up before it starts looking wrong. You know, the more mistakes you can make, the more lines there are. But when there's less and it's more slinky, it's really easy to make it look off. It's like if you draw like a really simple face like this, and you know, you make one eye like slightly bigger than the other, and it looks kind of weird. Or the mouth is like a little bit too far out on one side. It's like really obvious, but if you do that on a face with more detail, it's like, you know, whatever. You can kind of cheese it. You can cheese it a little bit. There's more wiggle room for it to look odd. And it's not going to be as upsetting, probably. Or obvious. Unless it's like uncanny valley in a weird way. I don't know. What's uncanny valley? What's uncanny valley, chat? Okay, let's have another go. I want to twisty. I want to twisty the rib cage again. Can I do this kind of thing and like? Kind of want to like mop it out that way and then like that, and then and then the hips maybe a bit more off to the side like this. Uncanny valley is when you get too close to looking realistic, you don't quite get there, so it looks off in a scary way. Yeah, the little weird zone. Kind of want to tilt the head like that. It's like that. Foreshorten that way. Leaning over maybe. And then maybe the arm up like that and kind of over. See, this is annoying too because you gotta think about like the pose before you try and draw it, or it's gonna be a mess. That's the other thing that annoys me. The thinking, the brain power, you know. Imagine. It's like doing maths. Just pop up on my YouTube feed to check in and watch. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are we? Has anyone seen anything like in real life that's uncanny valley and creepy? Actually. Just like wigged you out. Stuffed animals look good with one eye larger, though. They do. You know what? Have you guys seen those? Are they called fugglers? I think so. Where they've got the they've got like glass eyeballs, but then they've got like a little bit of felt around them like that, so that you just see the little bit there, pupil sticking out, you know. And then they've got the human teeth on them, that are tinted a little bit yellow, so that they look more realistic. Not in real life, no, just like CGI. Just in CGI. Trying to think if I've seen anything like weird like that. I don't know if that is that why people don't like. So I guess it applies to like movement too. I always figured that was a thing where people don't like mascots, people in suits, you know? Because they've got human movement, but there's something like obscure in it. The way it looks doesn't jive. Doesn't jive with what it looks like. People call those robots with human-like faces. Oh yeah, when they put the like latex skin on them. Those are pretty horrible, to be fair. I don't like those. I remember we had a poster in school, actually, with one of those on it, and it was creepy. In one of the classrooms. What to do with facial expression? Yeah? Weirdest thing I've seen was lights under the ocean. That passed our moving ship. Oh, that is creepy. I know there's some places over here, this is like a different tangent, but there's some places over here where they sometimes get those algae blooms, the ones that glow, so you can go and splash around in the water, and it will glow. I haven't been to see it. I haven't been to see it because it's kind of like random, and I can't remember where it is either, but I know it's a thing sometimes in the summer. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Would be a cool thing to go and see. I don't know where else that happens. Probably warmer places. This one's looking like messy. I'm trying to do it in not too many pen strokes. I don't have a stroke count on here like I do when I'm drawing in Magma. Me and Cherry did a stream on the Arts and Dafts channel. Also on Saturday? Yeah, Saturday for like a couple of hours. Drawing stuff. I should post the Skelby from that actually because she was kind of gross. She was kind of gross. Quite proud of it. Kind of gross. Gonna draw her again. Do I need to? I should link the Arts and Dafts again. Shouldn't I? Let me go and say. Let me go find it. Here we go. Is the live one up there too? Yes, it is. Oh, we did 2.5 hours. That was a long stream. Okay. There we go. Is Clown Friend still around actually? Have you done any more editing of the second episode, Clown Friend? Are you around? I need to make a... What's it? I'm here in editing actually. Hey, there we go. Cool. I need to make a thumbnail for that one. So as it's ready to go. I'm spending too long on this one. I should be able to like poop these out real quick. It's kind of getting on my nerves. Don't make them legs too long neither. Don't make those legs too long. Does not want to be too gangly. That'll do. I'm just like slapping the legs in quick. I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting sick of it. I'd rather draw more of them and some of them be a bit janky. It's fine. I should make more emotes too, really, in my silly dragon, because I was having fun with those. I don't think I've got any more slots on Twitch. I'll have to see how you set it up on YouTube so I can put emotes on there, but I think that's one of those you know, subscribe Patreon model type things. If you start trying to do that on YouTube, I think that's how it works. Members or whatever. Members chat. Yeah, rat boys. Rat boy model. That's the one. How are we going? It's getting longer. It's getting gangly. Maybe more twisting with the body. I wanna twist the hips. I wanna twist the hips and the back a little bit. Maybe. It's difficult trying to do a bunch of different things at the same time. So you want the twist. You want the twist, but you also want the proportions, and you want the angle and the perspective and like everything else. And to maybe keep it on the line would help. And the width. The width is something I really need to look at. I'm going to get back into my Loomis book, I think, and fight with the proportions. The bruh portions. Here we go. Let's do like fuckboy Dio pose, you know? Something close to it. Look, thank you. Oh yeah, here we go. If I just do that with the hips, and then I can like ass a little bit by the little bit of ass, and then leg. Maybe pull the arm back. What is this study for again? I fight with this kind of proportion. And also I have a character who I have like a specific body type for that I want to be able to draw and like differentiate, I guess, from everyone else, and also I'm gonna want people to change body shape. Oh, I dropped the color. I'm gonna want people to change body shape as things go. That's gonna happen, as in like lose or gain weight. So this end of the scale is more difficult for me. So I'm trying to catch what's going on. trying to catch what's going on because I fight with it more than anything else, I think. It's like the worst. It's like the worst thing for me, trying to draw like this kind of skinny. Okay, I always do a thing where I draw the neck too short. And then also everything else. Like, I draw the body too short. Everything kind of sits too close together and everyone ends up wider than tall. So I'm trying to lean in the opposite direction so that I have range. And I'm not just stuck making everyone have like very small differences when I want to show like difference in body shape or like weight change. Because it's not gonna be as effective if I don't have enough range to show that like contrast. Everyone looks like a JoJo male, but not this guy. Yeah. I've got a couple of things specifically where there's gonna be like big like differences in like body shape and how much weight they've got on them. Saying kind of reminds me of All Might in My Hero Academia. Oh yeah. I think he's pretty cool actually. I like that. I was thinking about going back to watching that because I haven't watched it in a long time. I think I watched like the first series and then I didn't go back to it. Yeah. Copy of Master Roshi, who is scrawny but can buff up way too big. Yeah. I didn't think about him. That's neat. Heard it ended and everyone hated the ending. Huh. Interesting. If it's ended, I'm more interested in watching it also. I assumed it was going to be one of those things that goes on forever, and that was like putting me off watching it. But if it's ended already, that makes me more interested. What's the other thing? I still haven't finished Attack on Titan. I know that ended. And I can't remember. Were people mad about it? I can't remember if people were mad about it. I can't remember half of what was going on now, but I'm going to catch up with it like eventually. And I guess I'll talk about it and still not really know what was going on. I usually do stuff while I watch things, especially like I've got other hobby stuff that I like to sit and do if I am gonna watch things. I very rarely just sit there and watch something unless it's really like visually impressive for some reason that I'm interested in. But mostly I just kind of like half pay attention and do other things too at the same time. So I'll watch it at some point and go off about it and then have the chat correct me. As of last November, and the manga is what finished. Oh. Did it like go against what they expected? Or I don't know if the author was doing the thing where they were like leaning into what the fandom wanted, because that tends to like put me off. I usually like it if they're sticking to what they want to do, even if it makes me mad. I'd prefer that rather than bending to what people want. I've got the spoilers. The same, writing or drawing when we're watching or such. Yeah, I've just been putting like documentaries and stuff on in the background while I've been doing stuff, or I'll watch things and, you know, do like kind of craft hobby stuff I've been doing a little bit of lately. Just for fun, because I've been going a bit stir crazy. Needed to do something. My Hero Academia is it feels stitched together, shown in stereotypes. Huh. Sailor Moon and Inuyasha running when I did the first 3 chapters of my comic. That's cool. I don't know if these are keeping to that build very well. It's like a little side boob peek over there. A little bit of side boob. I'm gonna keep going until I get it, because they're gonna congeal. They're gonna congeal slowly the more of these that I draw. That's the hope, anyway. That's the hope. Can I swing? Can I swingy that down and then do like that? It's probably not like far down enough, is it? It's too bendy. It's too bendy. I don't know. What shapes do you fight with, chat? What kind of body shapes do you fight with? All of them. All of them. Good answer. Me too. If I do another... I don't know. I want to draw like chunky... I want to draw some chunky builds. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm more fed up of doing these now. And I don't know when it's good to move on. I guess they should finish the sheet. Finish this sheet that I'm on. And then change. Fighting with a shape, I scribble it out. Okay, so I want like around there, don't I? It might be that I need to figure out the shorthand for the back as well, like separately, actually. That could be why I'm having trouble. It's annoying drawing arms also and not knowing like where to put them. Kind of having them flailing around. Useless. Might be better for the skinny little legs, like that. Oh, that's who I saw at the weekend. I was watching I was watching Jackass, and they had a guy called Machine Gun Kelly on there that they did a thing with. And he is like really tall and really gangly. He's got a very strange body shape. He was making me think of these, but he's like not quite. He's not that kind of build quite, but he was kind of getting on for it, minus being like really, really tall. But I want to find refs of him if I can. I don't think I had heard of him before. Okay, I have a problem. Oh, go on. Apparently most of the people in Whitest Kids you know are like 6'5". Are they? I forget their names. I'm not going to be able to do the audio lineup. Line up the audio without an echo? No? Why is that? Is it something to do with the way that I've recorded it on my end? Trevor Moore was 6'6". All about the same height. Oh my god, I didn't know he was that tall. That one looks a little bit better. See, that one's like more choppy than these ones at the start. Yeah, or it's like... Yeah, I've been thinking about it as in like the front planes and not really thinking about it. Yeah, okay. I have kitty history stuck in my head like constantly as well. It won't go away. Shit's catchy. Does anyone know any good like old comedy stuff as well, actually? Because I remember watching all those, and also what's his name? Chris Lilly, I think, the Australian guy, a while ago. Now it's like a little bit better. Some of these are kind of gummy and weird. Not right. I know what to do. Oh. I hope you're not gonna have to like edit each bit of speech. I hope that this butt's too big. The problem's your ass. The problem's your fucking ass. Oh yeah, I need to triangle by ear as well. Like, triangle. Some of these legs are too chunky too. That little ass curve I need to be careful of as well. The little ass. I'm going faster on these, but I think it's because I am defaulting to some figure drawing rather than the form, you know? Okay, let's do let's do another one. Okay, I'm trying not to do them from the front, but I guess I'm gonna try and do one and like bend the form around like this. Try and not get the ribs to touch the hips too much, but I want to like pop that out. Make that rib cage pop. Don't make the rib cage pop, chat. Don't. Ooh, sassy. Ooh, sassy. Sassy pose. Ooh, sassy. I don't want a thigh gap either. I'm trying really hard not to make a thigh gap. Things to pop. Rib cage, yeah. Can I lift the arms up? Actually, that would be interesting. And then that goes that way, and then the, let me see. Bit of that like rolls around. You ever seen Kung Pao and at the fist? I have not. I think Cherry keeps mentioning that to me occasionally though. Right? Yeah, that angle with the arm always like annoys me with the deltoid twisting. The deltoid twisting always annoys me pretty bad. This one might be a bit too skinny. Might be a bit too far. I want that squish side of the belly. There's a good comedy from 2004. I'll have to get hold of it. It's what I'm aware of that people keep mentioning. Okay, knees. Let's try and draw the rest of the leg. Bombed like insanely hard when it came out, but everyone likes it now. Interesting, and I would say curious even. Huh. This is a very twinky pose. Very twinky. I'm gonna see what I've got to do later on today. I've got some like papery stuff to deal with. Also, I would like to stream the Patreon a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. Wait, that's how I walk. Catwalk shimmy all the time. Very classic. I'm gonna see if I can find it later. I was gonna get it was talking to me about Bullet Train last week. I can't remember if that was on the Patreon stream or not. Shimmy, 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 walk, and so on. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. See that line down there? I quite like, and then where it blocks off by there. With the little medius at the side. Me! Oh, it was you! Okay. Me. It was the clown friend all along. It was the clown in the walls. Okay, I'm like erasing too much here. I want to be able to just like peh, you know, with the shapes. Peh, 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 peh. Janky arm, janky arm. I'll leave that one. I'll leave that one be. Yeah, I will get that and watch it eventually though, because it sounds like the kind of thing. Sounds like the kind of thing I would like. I guess the point with my thing is that everything is very, very interconnected. It's a theme. It's a theme thing, you know? You know? Everything is relevant and you don't pay attention to it at your peril, you know? How are they going? How are they going? Trying to compare them to that row at the bottom that you can just about see, kind of pale down there. I guess they're not too far off it. It's just like the by there. Into it. It's the top half and having them shoulders out like coat hangers and the arms just hanging off them. Wide shoulders. Some of these they're getting pulled in closer to the body, I think, in a bad way. Let me try and like I just like pull it out a little bit. Does that even it out more? Kind of. See that one's like too close to the body. I want the top half wider than the butt. This one down here is pretty, like this one. This one I like. I know you can like barely see it, but I like the with the hips going on the pop, making that booty pop, but in like the opposite direction, so it's all in the hips. Make that booty pop. Yeah, getting that to triangle. Getting that to like triangle out is difficult. Is this having like lag problems? No, not really. Oh, let me just click something actually. There we go. What is the date? The 10th. Okay. What kind of angle do I want to do? Maybe like hunched over, or like maybe like sitting would be a good one, so that I can bend the back around like that, and then hips, and have them on that kind of movement. And the belly squish. Belly squish. And the butt. The butt and the belly squish. Maybe I know I did like a sitting one that I quite liked, where the leggies out like that. I know it was kind of working because I was managing to keep them pretty long like that, and angular, long angular legs that stick out, and don't have too much of like a. There's no like fat squish, it's all stringy muscles that I'm going for. Shorten that a bit. And then what have I got? Like room for the teats. For the teats and the handlebar shoulders, like so, and the arms. I think it's annoying me where like a lot of the form is overlapping, because I'm wanting to see the constriction lines, and it annoys me when I have to go in and kind of erase like that so it looks less messy. I don't want to start going into like multiple layers to make it so you can see them all either. It's annoying real quick. Let's pull in that way a bit more. Hello, Bubs. How are you? Not bad, thank you. How are we? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. How are we? I'm having a fight again. Having a fight with drawing some shapes. Making that look weird, don't I? And again, yes. Block it out. I want to do the little eye cave, Donkey Kong eye cave thing, like that. And a bit of the top of the head. Bit of a top of the head, like so. I might do a quick BRB in a minute also. It's getting to boot that time. I have to go and see where my cat is, actually. It wouldn't take its medicine before. Procrastinating on my art by watching others do art. Ah, nice. Relatable. Does watching people do stuff help, actually? Because that usually helps me wanna do stuff. Makes me angry. Makes me angry when I see other people doing art. I'm like, man, why aren't you doing art? You know. Why am I not doing the art? Makes me wanna, I don't know, it makes me wanna like try stuff that I see people doing, actually. Wakes me up a bit. Oh, that's kind of janky too. To like rib cage around the back, like that's better. That helps. I don't really want much of a drop off around the back though. For the rib cage, maybe when skinnier and more ill looking, but not like this. Oh man, different brush now. I'll keep it on the pen. It does help, gives some inspo. Good. I'm glad. I'm gonna move this one down. Oops, I don't want to tilt it. I'm gonna move that one like down there, and then I can take up some more of the space up the top. Up the top. We're nearly done with half of this, also. And I don't know if I'm going a bit quicker than I did the last time. Maybe. Maybe. Them legs look a bit funny too. I'll leave them for now. I guess I can like that with the back. Maybe a bit more on the butt. Or on the butt is what it needs. And now I've got all this empty space that I'm gonna try and fill in because I can't help myself, right? I suppose I can twist like this way. So I can twist it that way. And then do something weird with the arms, probably. That's where I'm gonna lean. Hang on, no. hang on, that way, that way, that way. I'm just going to draw the hips real simple like that so that I get that angle there. And leave it like that, and then the tum. That and like the drop off there, and then you get that bit of chunk by there. Then I can start blocking the tatas and everything else. I think I'm probably going off from my thingies. Arts and Dafts link in your description is broken. Oh no, is it? Hang on. In the description. In the description of the stream. Let's see. What have I got? The card link, Twitch, Twitter links. I will take a look at that because I don't think I can mess with it on my streaming stuff right now for some reason. I might have to make it like an @ that would probably help. Because you can just @ the channel on YouTube. That might do the job. Okay, what do we want? Tatas. We want the tatas, and then the tatas are pretty small. Tatas ain't very big. Skinny. They pull uppy. Wait. I guess that one's now to like swing up that way. Like, yeah, well, you get like it goes like concave when you do that anyway. Swing it up that way. Let's maybe like this. I don't think I'm going to end up taking a lot of that space over there, but we'll see. Trying to bend it that way a bit to try and take up the space. Pop that out a little bit, and then we've got the... Gonna have to make the head bigger. I should just make a shortcut for the eraser, really. I can flip the pen over, but it takes time. I want that to be the top. Let me see if I can see it on the YouTube stream. Will it show me it on this? What? Oh. No. Do you mean the one in the chat? Do you mean the one in the chat? Because I don't think I have it in the description right now. That head is like too far over that way. It's a little button along with the Twitch and Patreon. Wait. What do you mean by in the description? Do you mean on card? Or where's the button? I will fix it wherever it is. Do I not want that arm out so much? Maybe like this way. Try not to overthink the poses because I'm just seeing like how much I can maneuver this around. Under my YouTube channel name? Oh, like if you go on the channel itself? Oh, whoops. If you go on the YouTube channel itself, I will constantly resizing my figure drawing. Yeah, me too. This one's looking real janky right now. We've got 50 subscribers on the Arts and Dafts YouTube channel now, apparently, also. Let me go look at my own one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I hate this. I hate the internet. No, let me on YouTube. Let me on YouTube, please. Okay, my channel, please. Thank you. 6 more links. The Arts and Dafts podcast. Oh yeah, you're right. It doesn't work. Why does that not work? What? Huh. Hang on. Copy link address. Plonk it in the thing. Oh no, that still doesn't work. That is strange. Okay. Oh, did it paste? Okay, I think it pasted weird. Right. That's, oh, it's got like youtube.com twice for some reason. Okay, I will fix that. Thank you for letting me know. Is that where I can mess with it? Actually, I'll see if I can fix it now. Where do my links? Oh, here do my links. I see. Wait, what? Is it putting that in extra? Because I don't have it. Oh, it's making it weird. Okay. Is it putting an extra YouTube in there? For some reason? Oh my god. I hate dealing with putting links in stuff, man. I hate it so much. Right, now let's see. Okay, now it works for me. Now it works for me. I hope it works. I hope it works for everyone else. Thank you for letting me know. Bro, I hate the internet. Just in general. Heinous in the heinous, for real. It works, Skippy! Thank you for letting me know. It was probably my own fault. I probably messed it up, but still, I still hate the internet. Yay. Okay, yeah, that looks like weird. That's weird. This isn't like outy enough. Like, oh, that's too outy with the old rib cage by there. Like, it's not hitting the pecs. Not hitting the pecs enough. It should be like rounding out. I don't mind it popping out a bit. It's kind of supposed to pop out, but not quite so bad. Not quite so bad as it is. I'm gonna finish this one and then I'm doing a BRB. I need to see if my cat will eat its medicine now, hopefully. She had a little bit of fish the other night and she liked it. Actually, we deep fried some fish and she got a little bit. I'm gonna bring that arm like down a bit because it's a bit squaff as well. This kind of part of the arm here where you get like you get the ulna and then you get the kind of squish dropping off from it, like that is something I want to work on too. Making this like too messy, but like that kind of thing, and then get the twist down and the kind of cross section of it. I don't think I'm keeping these very consistent either. First, I'm trying to keep them on the sheet, like a consistent size so that you can see the movement of them like next to each other, but I don't don't think it's working. Don't think it's working very well. Kind of all over the place. Especially this one. I could shrink this one down actually. It's just gotten too big. It should be like half the size. By the practice for an upcoming male character. Yeah, I've got a little guy who's like skinny little guy. I'm not very good at drawing like skinny guys anyway, so I am trying to work out the shapes so that I can have like a shorthand to draw them in so I don't mess it up. And also like the proportions actually, because I was fighting with those a whole lot. You can kind of see these other ones underneath where they're a little bit more gangly. And then I'm starting to make it more reasonable to what I want. And then kind of iterating to make sure that I can maneuver the shapes around. Beefcakes only, yeah. Too used to drawing chunky boys for a long time. I want to be able to change the body shapes around also, so that I can have people go from like skinny to beefy, and show the difference very clearly and have it, you know, be like the same character but a different either amount of fat or like muscle on them. Because I've got some of that needs to happen. So I'm trying to practice it so I have range. I need range. There's a certain range I wanna show. And it's not gonna play as well if I don't do that. It won't be as cool. It won't be as cool. It'll be lame. It'll be lame anyway, but you know. That's the point. It's got to be lame so the thing after it is better, you know. I've got to have some reason to like bully myself. Kind of like this pose, actually. Head could probably move a bit, but I'm kind of liking it. Especially if I like with that leg. I'm really liking cross-section in it, like by here. Actually, I have to get that kind of chunk. Get that chunk down and then whoop, the rest of the leg. It's quite fun. The leg's a bit short, mind. Leg's a bit short. Do it like that or something. Stick it out more. Right, I'm gonna hit the save button. Smash that save button, chat, and then I'm having a quick BRB. I'm gonna go and see how my cat is doing. Zoom out so you could see more of them. Actually, can you see them if I... How much of the screen can you see? Like that? Thing's in the way, isn't it? Thing. Dragon thing. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick BRB. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm back. Hello. Did I press the button? Yes. Okay. There we go. There we go. How are we doing, chat? How are we doing? Should we do another row of these? Let's do another row. It's annoying me that they're not as tidy as the last set that I did. I like these early ones are tidier because they're less wacky poses. I just got to pay more attention, I suppose. Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. What are these ones underneath on? They're kind of too bright. There we go. That's better. I want to be able to see them, but not too much. They're helping with keeping the form in mind because I've already drawn it a bunch, so I can just look at them and reference it. Right, let's do this maybe? The ribcage. I might start drawing the side plane like this and then like attaching things on. Welcome back, thank you. How are we going, chat? How's the drawing? How's the drawing going, chat? I think it is going to be another case if I do these and then I hop off. We'll do these 2 rows and then I will scoot. Scoot. Welcome back. I'm crying. Carry on. Yep. Good. Keep cry about it. Keep crying about it, chat. That's how you get it done. Keep crying about it. Keep crying about it. That's how you win. Drawing is more of an abstraction than a concrete experience. It needs to be done. So you're fighting with it, right? Crying about it? Is that what that means? Are we or are we not crying about it? Having this like beep beep at the side of the head is quite helpful as well, actually. Fight would sound like I have a chance. Oh no. I'm sorry. Good old ass whooping. It's okay. Learn its moves. And then kick it when it's not expecting it. It won't see it coming. Literally would not draw if I didn't need to. I like for the comic. Fair enough. I don't think I can help myself. I just like drawing. Learn its moves. Best thing I've heard for a bit. Yeah, just take a couple of punches, learn its moves, and then get it. Get it when it thinks it's winning. I mean, like, play dead for a second if you have to. Like, play dead so that it is like, aha, I've won, and then spin around and kick it in the chin. You know? Why learning new things sucks so much if you want to take them any bit seriously. Oh, where was I? What am I doing with these hips? What am I doing with these hips? Hang on. Angle am I trying to do? It's like boobs and butt pose, almost. I don't want to lean too far that way. Be weird. Okay, so men have got like the cashew butt like this, where it's like a little, it's like two little cashews nestled together like that, and then you got the little medius in the middle, like by there, which is what I'm drawing in, and then kind of leaving the ass to where it is. That's what I'm thinking about, and then the down and around that way. The whoop, down and around that way. I didn't have the shoulder yet either, that's just the, what's it called? The shoulder blade. Bottom of it. So you mean it's like a means to an end, rather than being the end itself, right? That's why I want to do comic, because it's like I know how to draw now. I know how to draw now because I just like doing it, but I bet I should probably do something with it, you know? I should probably try and do something with it. So it doesn't feels so pointless, because I guess I do the I like to hoard knowledge thing, but with drawing things. feels kind of useless and silly sometimes, so may as well do something with it. This one might be a bit too chunky, like too wibble wobble. Maybe. Should I get like the ass too? Because I don't know how much you like the, you'd see, you know? Maybe only a little bit if he's skinny. A little bit of the over that way. Not too much. Oh my god, when is berry season? When do I get to go berry picking? Oh, when do I get to go berry picking? What month is it? June? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet, not yet. I've been eating some out of the garden actually, they're pretty nice. All the red currants are awake now. Starting to turn colour, nice and red and juicy. Hey now! Huh? I got excited because I was like, oh, it's summer now. Oh, it's summertime. Food picking time. When you get the goal of the thing and the outcome, it becomes extrinsic. It's only fun for the result, and the process is no longer fun. Oh, I missed a bunch there, sorry. Hold all the knowledge. There is one thing about intrinsic and extrinsic values here, and when you do something to do it, it has an intrinsic value, and it is naturally fun. Yeah, like when you're trying to use that to make something, you've got like a bigger kind of end product. It's like further out in the distance, so everything becomes like legwork up to that, whereas every little thing was fun before. I should go and check on my berries in the woods, actually. I planted berries in the woods, and they were growing pretty okay, actually. Well, there's been a bit of rain now, so they will have been watered. So they should be healthier. Not that they're going to do anything this year, but they are there. Oh my god, the raspberries are going to be out soon, too. Oh, I can't wait for the raspberries. I gotta get them before the birds eat them all. I want to get raspberries and blueberries and oh my god, the apples, like apples out in the wild. Rhubarb. Rose hips I want to try. You can make tea with those. I haven't tried tea with them yet. I'm so hungry. So hungry. Okay, see, that's not bad for a little cashew butt. Birds will eat berries before they're even ripe. Oh, I know. I know. I know they will, the little bastards. To be fair, though, the only reason there's, like, wild berries out there is because the birds keep eating mine and then they go and, like, poop. They go and poop the seeds out up there, so now there is a whole bunch of raspberries knocking about. Gotta leave some for birds. Is it like the width of the shoulders that I'm having a fight with here? I think it might be. Like getting them to be consistent on the back view. I do like that little butt though. That's pretty nice. So what you reap? Stop, you're killing me. Wait, what? We're talking about my fruit? I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm gonna go fishing again. I'm gonna go fishing again another day. And I want to see if there's any like wild stuff that I can eat as well, like grow in the. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna find out. Yeah, food. Yeah. Am I making everyone hungry? We don't tend to get like berries and stuff from the shop because they don't really taste like any. I'm like spoiled with like actually growing berries. So it's like seasonal for me. So I'm like, oh my god, berry time, berry time. I turn into like turn into a caveman. Late summer and autumn, I could get like mad caveman brain. She's like, oh, berries. Oh, the wild berries. Yeah, the fake berries from the stores. Yeah, they're nasty. They don't taste like nothing, chat. They don't taste like nothing. Kind of gross. That arm's too big. I'm going to leave it be, though. I need to draw faster. Drawing it. Yeah, yeah. I want to learn about mushrooms, too, but I'm kind of scared of those. There's not really many around here, either. Gatherer, a hunter-gatherer, yeah. I want to... I need to get Fam to teach me how to hunt things. You know, pew pew. Gotta get better at fishing as well. And tell him, yeah. I just want to be feral, man. Listen, I'll belong in a cave painting on the walls. Eating berries. Chasing down small game. What am I doing now? What am I doing? One with a mystical participation before you can do any of that. Oh. I don't know. Well, maybe through a couple of connections to different people, I maybe know where the shrooms grow. Maybe. Not myself. Yeah. Robert Valley 90-degree necks. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what we want. That's a good nose. I really like drawing these noses on and the little eye caves, actually. I like really helps with the cheek angle as well. Shrooms are a shamanic experience. Are you talking from experience? I'm curious. I have not the shrooms. Yeah, that's a good neck. Yeah, that's a good neck. I like that. Chat, have you the shrooms? Chat, would you the shrooms? They grow in like cow poop, don't they? I'm pretty sure they grow in cow poop. Could be wrong. Do not know where I'm going with this pose. It's like that kind of like sneaking. It's like sneaking like that with the leggy on. Not all, but yes, the shrooms. I think I'm a shamanic kind of personality when it comes to psychology, but I'm also a square. Yeah, fair enough. Do I want this to be like a sneaky pose? Like that kind of thing. Naruto run. Naruto running. Maybe not. Maybe not the Naruto run. Could be. I'm kind of trying to keep these arms away from the body a little bit so that you can still see the form underneath, because it's not as helpful for me if I can't see it to like reference and see where I'm messing it up. Maybe like figuring out where clavicle and also shoulder blade at the back as like a hoop would be good, like how distant they are from each other, like that measurement might be good. Since I am fighting with the rib cage so much. Having a fight. What did I find? I haven't finished like reading it yet. I got like a little bit into it and got distracted by reading other things, but what's his name? What's that one guy called? I found one of his books in the charity shop where he's going off about ayahuasca trips and stuff. What's his flipping name? What's his name? I can't remember it. What's his name? I don't know. I'll remember it in a bit. Or I will check the book when I move. Reading what? I'll try and remember the name of the guy. And the book. Young? Oh no, not Young. I like the neck on this one. It's pretty good. I will get to reading Young eventually. Let me make that leg a little bit more like that way. Pew, 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 like that. That could do with being a bit more over that way, I think. Just balance it. I don't know. I'm going to try and go faster. I'm getting, like, distracted. That knee's too big. Wants to be like skinny. Skinny. I like that as a around there as well, so I can like squidge up that way. Elf feet now. Elf feet. Dio shoes. Pointy Dio shoes. Yeah, the head's like too small now, look, again. It's that thing of trying to like extend everything, isn't it, as it gets more dynamic. It's really annoying. You can like see it happening. Get taller. Dutch wooden clogs, yeah. There's some pretty cool shoes with like wooden soles on them, actually. Not like proper clogs, but where they have like the boots with the wooden soles. They're pretty cool. I bet they make a really good clomp. I want a big pair of clompers, you know, clompy boots. Would be cool. I've still got some like garbage clothes that are polyestery because I like the patterns on them, but I'm trying to get it to where most of my clothes are like cotton or whatever. Where I can find like nice ones, I will get them and swap out other stuff that I have. I've got some like nice woolly jumpers, actually. Only like secondhand stuff. I don't really buy anything new if I can help it. But I found some really nice stuff, so I've just been like slowly swapping things out for nice, good quality stuff. And it would be nice to have a pair of clompy boots like that, but I'm yet to find any. That's two. Oh yeah, that should be like up that way. A little string by there. Stringy. How are we going with these? Let me zoom out. I think we're getting there. Maybe. There's movement anyway. I don't think I annotated the last batch of these either. That's the other thing I need to do. Maybe more of like a side view would be good. I'm gonna try and go back to like boom, boom, boom as well. Block the height out. Try and keep these skulls like normal as well, since I fight with them. want to be able to block things down properly. Because it will help if I get stuck. Not going to be such a pain in the ass. I think I've made that like too long as well. It's too long. Okay, that looks more normal. Yeah, and then that would be like there to double that height. Double that height and then do. I will schedule more of these sheets to go up on Patreon too, because I've been hoarding them on there and posting them with notes. They're going to stay on there as well. I don't really want to. I don't know. I only like finishing or posting like finished stuff everywhere else because it's like a. I don't know. I don't want to post sketches anywhere else. You get the sketches on Patreon. That's what that's for. Like me working things out, fighting with stuff. That piece there. Yeah, it's better. Okay, swing down like that, hips. I didn't really twist this one very much, did I? I was wanting to twist the hips, but hey ho. That really looks like a sacrifice. Okay, duh. Is that too? Okay, that's getting too long. Might help to have next to everything else, so you can kind of see how, like, that one, it's more gangly. Sacrifice, very nice, yeah. I don't know if he makes top of the heads chunkier. There's something about the shapes on that that's making me think of the way shorthand stuff. Oh, not shorthand, I don't know, when he does it like very pointy and stylistic in his own way. Pointy chins and all that. That's squiff, that's squiff. I should be more over that way. Yeah. How many more can I squeeze in? How many are here? Like 6. Oh god, 6 of them. Might be able to get away with like 5 maybe. I don't want to be here too long. They are getting a bit scruffy. They are getting a bit scruffy. Go back to blocking in the planes like that maybe. Do I have the stabilize? Oh, I've got the stabilization on. That's not helping. Right. Woo, that's better. Don't know what I was doing with that on. What kind of, what if I draw like a loose pose and then try and, maybe we can do boobs and butt actually like this way. Why not? Why not? We'll draw boobs and butt. It's like very easy to foreshorten as well, that shape, actually. Let's have that be the rib cage. That'd be the rib cage, like down that way and then side plane. See a little bit of that blimp by there. Goes downways. And I don't know. I'm just gonna like foreshorten it. Whatever. We'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. Just like poppy that out and then down that way probably. Like roll it, yeah, I'll have to like roll it around later, won't I? This one's turning real messy as well because it's so blocked together. That rib cage is a bit too out. Pop it out weird. Very stringy. Very stringy. Maybe have that like way over there. So look daft. I think this one looks kind of daft. Like very good. See, this is me trying to like squeeze that into view and it just looking real silly. Yeah. Probably be like where the knee is if I'm gonna do that actually. Yeah, that one's gone weird. That one's that looks pretty bad. Yeah, okay, I don't like that one. Just trying to like curve it down and around that way. It's like the butt's popping out. Booty popping. Try and add a few more lines and see if it will fix it, but I don't think so. Just trying to get it so it's like foreshortened down this way, so like and the leg gets smaller. I'll leave it there anyway because I don't want to get rid of the shit ones really. I want to keep those two because I can roast them. I think I need to do more of like draw the rib cage kind of thing. Draw the rib cage and then the hips and then link them up together because that's usually what I do when I try and like foreshorten things. Funny. It's just annoying when you don't see everything to like link up. You gotta take more of a guess. and try and link everything up. I guess that roll around there and then like that. Then you start trying to like overlap everything and it gets more complicated again. Like plonk this bit on top and then erase everything underneath because I don't want to use multiple layers. Pull that up there. See if I can swing the arm back. I don't know, the more you foreshorten stuff, the more things overlap and it makes the silhouette real difficult to set in place. Or just kind of not that interesting. Composition and gesture, the most overlooked art skills, IMO. Yeah, I agree, actually. What really catches me out is when you've got to have, okay, so you've got like a scene and you've got something going on in the background and you need that to be visible, but also like a certain pose for the character too, and you need to fit both of those in perspective and make sure that things stay in the frame and also fit into like a nice composition. So you've got to wrangle like 3 or 4 different things into a composition and into a frame. You gotta like keep the sizing correct. You gotta, you know, maybe draw it 3 or 4 times to make sure that you're catching everything. That's the biggest pain in the butt. I don't really do a whole lot of like backgrounds that are very detailed or anything, but that is a whole fight. That booty is popping. That booty is popping. That's one of those things too, where like the more you draw, the more instinctive it becomes. It gets easier to do. I had that issue with like perspective for a long time. Where I could draw something and it would look junky when I actually went in to like correct it. With, you know, properly like measuring out the perspective, but then over time it got like a lot easier to get it pretty close to what I was going for. And then the like fixing it wouldn't be as much fuss as before. Frustrating. It's one of them you just gotta do it like 100 times to get used to it kind of things. This one's working a little bit better. It's just yeah, that one looks less janky. I'm going to rotate it a bit as well. It doesn't have the same kind of motion then, but it will fit in better and I can draw more. How much more space do I have? I'm gonna fill the rest of this space and then I'm gonna go. What is it, 20 past? It's 20 past now. Okay. What if I draw a pose and then try and fit that base onto it? Because where I'm trying to figure it all out at the same time is making it more difficult, I think. Oh, let me stretch a bit. Hang on. Hurting my back. I guess, I don't know, I guess doing that like that is more helpful. Maybe like leaning back like that. Yeah, that's a bit easier. That's a bit easier. I think I've maybe got the head too small now though. But I can do the drop off there and then like swing that way. Oh, what do we want? Up that way as well, like that. Already got the belly going on by there as well, and then the hips. So up that way. Oh, rolls down. That one rolls down into the hips. And then we got the cashew butt. Tiny cashew butt. I like kidney shape, kind of kidney shape too. Then medius, and then down into the leggy. A little bit of pattern on the butt. It's a bit better. A bit better. I feel like that one's got the shoulders more in the way that I was going for. Yeah, maybe the legs are a bit long, but top of the body's I'm going to resize the head slightly to try and keep it in line too. Is that more? I think that's more like it. Yeah? Starts to look too big because the side profile of the body is so skinny, and then you have like the wide side of the head on the top. And it looks lollipop-ish and strange. I like the tilt on that one. It's a bit too tall, but... And on those last couple, they're not too bad with the tilt in the top of the body. Can I have that arm like hanging down this way? Oops. kind of loose like that. Thumb would be on that side. There's a tiny button. That is a tiny flat button. Tiny flat button. Right, a few more. 26 now. Okay. Maybe one from the back, because I want to try and get those shoulders. I want to try and catch those shoulders. Can I do like a kind of hunch over at the back or something, or have the hips do this and do like a back view? So yeah, I'm just going into like figure drawing now, where I'm blocking it out as I go, rather than actually like filling something out. Hang on. Okay, so what do I want to do? Like leg over that way, I think. Then I can kind of squish around the butt like that. Like so. Yeah, the little squish by there. Is that head too big? It's too big. Someone's got a chainsaw out. Wom, wom, wom. Sorry, chat. Loud. Do I want that? I don't think I want that as like uppy. No. Maybe like that way, like. I'm trying to get it so the head's like kind of hunched forward a bit as well. Shoulders still like too, yeah, they're still too skinny. Keep drawing them skinny, kind of small. It's supposed to be like kind of small like that, and then very angular at the top. Let's have the butt dimples. Maybe, yeah, you know what? By the and the butt shape. Don't want too much. A little bit of hip squish, a little bit of hip squish by there, and then just go down into like butt and everything else. Hip squish. I can see a bit of the by the and down that way. See, it stops becoming about like stops becoming about like blocky form, and I start thinking in these like motiony shapes as I go into poses like this, where the skin rolls and stuff. And then that piece of the leg, I roll that back like this. Legs too far back. Legs too far back. Let's pull that in a bit so it's like here maybe. No, because it's too far forward because it's so short like by there, so this wants to, that should be foreshortened kind of like this, and then it can go out into like where the foot is here if I don't want too much like overlapping. That would make more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. With the leg is quite nice. I quite like that. It's too far out. Yeah, so I might be making the leg like too chunky there too. Just trying to fit everything in. Stick that one down here. I want to keep that little medius down the side there. That's why you get that squish down the side. That leg does look janky, but whatever. I'll just move it over. I'll move it over a little bit like this because it's making the hips look a bit wide. It's making the hips look a bit wide. It doesn't quite sit, but hey ho, hey ho. Sure is a leg, even if it's a bit janky. See, it's supposed to be like that way. It's like forward, and that other one's then it goes like backwards like that. Now I've got to fill that space in like I did up there. Okay, do. I have to twisty bend again, like so. Twisty bend. Get to the point where I'm just trying to go fast on these now and get them done. Because I want to scoot and do some stuff. Do you know if I should make that like the, whoops, make the midline kind of like the, whoops, sorry. I don't mean to flip the canvas so much. Twist it like that maybe. And then everything's getting like too long again, look. Everything. What am I doing? Pull that up, swing it around. Gotta go back over like deltoids and things because it's bothering me. It's bothering me lately, apparently. Okay, where am I trying to do that arm? Like there, so like that. Head looks kind of weird too. Want more of that kind of thing. Upways. More upways. Maybe let's just do that on the other side with that as well. Same. Oh, that way, maybe twist it around. I think these are slowly getting worse as well as I'm trying to go. So I'm trying to go faster so that I can scoot. But like that one wasn't too bad, minus that weird leg. It's a weird leg. It might be okay. Yeah, I'm doing like a weird midline now. Midline's getting funky. Try not to like overlap this with the other one, I hope. It's probably a bit big. It's gonna overlap. It's just gonna happen on that one. It's kind of scratchy and bad anyway. Not really liking this one. It's too gangly. It's too gangly, or I'm trying to make it like flowy. I think I'm gonna leave that one because I think that one's a lost cause. I'm not even gonna try. I know when to stop. I reckon I can fit one more. I reckon I can fit one more in, right? Fit one more in over this way. Yeah, it's like difficult going from static to more dynamic poses with them. The back views were catching me out too, so I'll have to like re-look at those and see what I can do. Say I'm gonna stop and then I keep like poking. Do another back view one. Hello, I just got here. You almost done. I'm sorry. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry. Maybe I could start a new sheet. I don't know. Let me check something. Let me go show you. If there's anything like urgent. I don't think so. I don't think so. I do need to do longer streams. It's only been like 3 hours, right? Like really sit down and suffer for a while, I think. A good, just a good suffer. Normal sized eyes? Normal sized eyes? Normal sized eyeballs. I'm gonna do like a sitting pose again, I think. I know that's what I was fighting with the little Skelbies, where she's like donkey. Where she's donkey and cartoony, it's very difficult to get the legs to behave because they're so long compared to the rest of her. She's got the whole like short cartoony body and long legs. Who am I thinking of? There's like some cartoon character that's got that going on. Bayonetta. I don't know. I'm just thinking about Bayonetta legs now. See, I want to do the thing with the neck where you get like the blump and then it goes back in as well. That looks cool. The neck blump. And then roll up and around. Roll up and around, or down and around. Too long again, I think. Don't want to like out there with the leggies. I think so. I'm gonna make the head a bit bigger. Just gonna go into like lollipop head now. Maybe swing it that way. Oh, now them legs are getting too skinny. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Exaggerating them in a bad way. In a bad way. Okay. I think I'm gonna go actually. I don't know how much more of this I can deal with, frankly. It drives me a bit loopy after a while. I'm gonna see if I can do some studies later, which will make me even more angry and loopy. I'm not dealing with doing studies on stream like from photo references because that will drive me like insane. Trying to juggle that in my brain, but when I do some, I'll put those on the Patreon also, and I'll schedule more of these. Schedule more of these to go up. It's getting time to be posting more. I did post Skelby, I think, actually. I posted Skelby, the first little comic I did with her, I think on Sunday. I think it was on Sunday. I was away like yesterday, so I didn't stream or like check anything. But there is Skelby on there now. early Skelby. Okay, there we go. You've had a decent stream of me drawing stuff, chat. I'm gonna go. Good stream, thank you. Right, I'm off. I'll see you again another day, chat. Ta-da! You'll know about it if there's